YouTube presents a Nation Legends production. Inspired by YouTube channel Variax2. Theme by Dead Island, Giles Lamb.
I don't really remember what happened before it all went dark. I think I was in the car. All I can remember was the loud noise. Some screeching metal on metal and then nothing. I woke up in this beeping place. I'm not sure where I am because I can't seem to open my eyes. Silly, isn't it? I can definitely feel the blanket on top of me and the beep 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 beside me. But I can't open my eyes or talk or move. People come to book me every now and then, and I always try to talk to them. Can someone tell me what's happened to my eyes? I can't open them. I try to say, but my vocal cords don't seem to want to cooperate. So I just guess. I'll wait. These people seem to know what they're doing. They poke in the same places every time. Sometimes with their fingers, sometimes with their needles. They don't say much, these people. Just come, poke, sigh, and go. Someone opened my eye today and held a flashlight over it. It hurt and I couldn't tell them to stop, but just the movement of my eye felt amazing. Did you know that if you don't open your eyes for a long time, they can stick to your eyelids? I didn't. They were out. It didn't hurt though. It just felt good when it unstuck. Someone's been holding my hand and reading me stories. There are 7 chapters into Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets now. I tell them that I've already read them, but I can't. They hold my hand sometimes and just sit with me, so it's just me. Them. And it beat me. I think it's my mom. She was crying today. I wanted to make her happy and not sad, but something definitely wrong with my arms. I felt sorry I couldn't hug her better. I have to tell her when I can that I would want to help. That I didn't want her to cry. That I love her. Some people came into the room while Mom was crying. Said, Mrs. Noggle. I'm sorry. You should probably step out. No, going to want to be here for this. But I didn't recognize the voices. And I didn't want Mom to go. I was scared and confused. She cried out louder. No! She's still in there. Can you see his pain? She cried. I wanted to shout, of course I am, Mom! Can't you all see me? Where would I have gone? Why wouldn't I be here? I would never leave you. You're all I have! Before I knew, everyone left. And I was all alone, screaming at myself for not being able to comfort my mom when she needed me most. Mom came back a bit later, sniffling. She sat down and started crying a bit louder and louder, until she was screaming out the top of her lungs. And then she started to scream at me. She had never yelled at me like this before. Parents yell to you as a citizen, or the person you are going to be. But that wasn't the case. She was screaming at me, not to me. At me. She wasn't screaming at me as a person or a citizen. Me, as her baby boy. The one she had raised from a baby to a young man. The one who stayed and held her hand when everyone left. The only thing that would never leave her life. I guess I failed her. She screamed at me and screamed at me Why? Why did you do this? Why did you leave me? You're nowhere, all I had. Do something, say something, let me know! Then she got quieter. You were all we had. You're my love bug. And I always loved you. I remember before this, whenever we talked about Dad, she would say, we're all we've got. And it would always make me tear up a little. I couldn't tell her what I've done wrong, but she cried louder and louder and louder. And it killed me that I couldn't say, I'm sorry, please, please don't cry. Or just hold her tight, or just touch her hand and take the hurt away. Take the fear away, take all her pain. I can't remember the last time I did any of that. But now I could only sit there until my men came and pried her away. She tried so hard to stay with me. She tried her damnedest to keep her bug safe all the way up to the end. And two of the men stayed though. They were mumbling. I couldn't make out what they were saying until I got the word. Coma. I wanted to scream, shout, yell, cry, just talk to someone and tell them, stop! Couldn't say, please, I'm here. I can hear you. Please don't do this. Nothing. I can only sit there while they poked at me with the needle. The goddamn beep, beep, beep. 32. I felt myself getting farther and farther away. I wanted to ask why they were doing this. How they thought it would help to slow the beeping down, but I couldn't. I felt a tear running down my face as a moment of hope. A chance at a chance. But it fell into the pillow before he even looked at me. I was silently screaming at the top of my lungs with every ounce of energy I had in my body. I don't want to die! I don't want to fade away! I want my mom! I want my mom! Please don't do this! Please don't do this! Mom! Mom! Please come back! Mom! I'm sorry. I love you! Please come back! I need you! I remember when I was a kid. I had a nightmare one night, and she stayed up with me for hours. And right before I fell asleep that night, the last thing I asked was, stay with me forever, Mom. Never go away. And she said, I promise. I love you, Mom.